Welcome to the show. I thought I'd start with a little peaceful walk. That was my morning walk. A little cloudy, overcast, beautiful, beautiful morning to be out. All right, welcome to the show. My latest episode. If you would like to get a hold of me, jmacpodcaster@gmail.com, JAYMAC podcaster at gmail.com. And just to remind everybody, my music is still available. One day, music inspired by Parkinson's disease on Spotify and Apple Podcast, all major streaming services. Look it up. If you haven't heard it yet, it's really, really good. It's might be my opus, the best thing I've ever put my name on, and that's a JMac guarantee. All right, we're going to talk about today is not really, but we're gonna let's say that for the JPEG. Enough being silly. What we're here to talk about today is Parkinson's fitness and upping your game. I've done that lately and with some very good and surprising results. My normal regimen is a treadmill and some light weightlifting, maybe some curls, laid on the ground with not sit-ups, but little curls. I was doing it 30 minutes a day, about 5 days a week, and it was maintaining, but I wasn't seeing the results I really wanted. So I upped it to 45 minutes every morning, and wow, big difference. First thing I noticed was my pants fit a little better, which was, I wasn't trying to do that, but I looked in the mirror and like, have I slimmed down? And I sure enough, I've lost 4 or 5 pounds in the last 2 weeks. I started this about two and a half weeks ago. 45 minutes a morning, get up, have my coffee, eat breakfast, some good protein, come downstairs, exercise. Now, I got to tell you, I'm not a doctor, and I don't expect anybody to follow my advice here. You got to find your own thing. I have to exercise when I'm off because I'm so dyskinetic in my legs. It's like I can't even walk. So, I would say most people probably can't exercise much when they're off, but I find a way. The treadmill, my little exercises. But please don't do anything because I said check with your doctor. But it's enabled me to take about 1 less cinnamon a day, so I'm down from like 7 to 6, which is pretty good considering I've been in the game for, 13 years now. And, one of the other benefits is not only am I not on the cinnamon as long, when I am on it, it tends to be more effective. Maybe not for the dyskinesia so much, but I don't have the huge off times like I had. Like I would get up from my nap and I would have like this hour-long malaise. Well, I've just adjusted my medication by taking an extra quarter pill when I get up. So instead of 3/4 a pill, I'll take 1 pill. Like I said, this is what worked for me. I'd be interested to hear what you guys do and what your regimen is. You might hear my son upstairs. He just got home from school, so that's what all the scratching and banging is. But what works for you? Everybody's different. And do you bike? Do you box? Do you do wall climbing? I've seen some people do wall climbing. Do you weightlift? I know Uzi does some boxing and some weightlifting. So just let me know in the comments what you do to stay physically fit. And have you ever thought about maybe upping it a little bit if you're not getting the results you want? Once again, do not take my advice on anything. Please, 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 please talk to your medico, your doctor. All right, that's all I can really think of. Oh, by the way, just FYI, my Patreon is now going to be free. Patreon.com/Parkinson's with Jeremy Mack. I just noticed people aren't really digging the pay system, so I'm just gonna make it free. Everything will be open to everybody. It's kind of my catch-all for my podcast, some of my funny videos, stuff like that. So just feel free to go, and it's a free subscription. I'm gonna unlock everything to everybody. So if you're paying per month, go ahead and just hit free. Just change it to free membership. I don't want anybody to have to pay if they don't have to. I thought it would take off more, but whatever. You gotta try what you gotta try. By the way, baseball season's here too. I'm really excited to get my new Cardinal hat on. Just got this from the mall. That's all I got, folks, from the rainy city of St. Louis. Peace and love, and go exercise, folks.